We analyzed the top 8 business strategies that boosted Etsy's growth. In 2005, the popular online marketplace Etsy launched in Brooklyn. Through the service, small sellers offer handmade goods and vintage items that are at least 20 years old. 1. The design of the site is slick and appealing. The tone is crafty with the feel of an upscale art fair that works brilliantly. In August 2013, the company reported a user base of 30 million, with 1 million sellers, and more than $1 billion in recorded transactions. 2. The Etsy CEO, Chad Dickerson, insisted that the company focus on both product and corporate culture. His goal was to create a more authentic and personalized e-commerce experience. 3. As major competitor eBay moved farther away from support for small sellers, Etsy stepped in to fill the void. The market for handmade goods might be relatively limited, but it is also a thriving and popular one. The corporate culture at Etsy evolved with the small seller in mind, providing favorable economics to the artisans it hoped to attract as users. On Etsy, sellers are charged 3.5% per sale, plus listing fees. On eBay, they pay 9% plus listing fees. Sorry for interrupting. The remaining part of the video will play after this short break. These are all the places you can find me: Facebook, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Twitter, Pinterest, etc. I post videos on YouTube. I share trendy and popular curated content on Tumblr. You will find all the URLs in the description of this video. Let's now continue with the video. For Etsy uses a fixed price model rather than auctions, which gives artists a better chance of actually recouping the worth of their product. An ongoing frustration for eBay sellers. In these situations, the seller often loses money on the product. In 2011, Etsy sellers moved $525 million in goods sold. 5. By 2012, however, the marketplace grew 71% to $895.1 million in transactions. At the same time, more than 10 million new members signed on, boosting total membership to 22 million. Etsy wisely offered more than just lower fees to sellers, who were also given access to educational materials, to become savvy in creating good SEO for their shops and for promoting themselves on social media. 6. In 2012, Etsy launched a mobile app for both Android and Apple iOS, which boosted the site's market reach, increased user engagement, and impulse buys. 7. The seller culture is highly personal. Each user has an inbox, and sales include personal conversations that might be a simple thank you, or questions regarding the customization of an order, like ring sizing or similar details. The growth hacking walkaways from Etsy are incredibly simple, but also incredibly effective. 8. Etsy has excellent leadership that looks to culture and product over quarterly profits. The leadership identified and catered to an important cultural zeitgeist. Buyers wanted authentic commerce purchases in a true marketplace atmosphere. While smaller than eBay or Amazon, Etsy focused on meeting the needs of its target audience. Consequently, eBay sees only about 18% annual growth, Amazon tallies about 34%. Upstart Etsy, with its crafty feel and marketplace culture, has an annual growth rate of around 70%, in an arguably small but certainly booming niche.